The show begins with the babyfaces standing outside. The only babyfaces that I can somewhat take seriously is Mark Briscoe. Everyone else is jobbers. Karen Jarrett is taller than everyone there. How the hell is Karen Jarrett taller than all of the main supposed babyfaces? These are the people you're trying to push, TK. These fools. These idiots right here. Now, again, I love Mark Briscoe, but these other guys are jokes. We got the Dork Order. We got Private Party, who isn't being pushed to where they need to be. And we have Top Flight, who isn't being pushed to where they need to be. This looks like a joke. These are your biggest baby faces? These are your baby faces for the mid-card division. This is sad, Tony. This is sad. Bucks say yes. The BBC come up behind them and attack Daniel Garcia and Private Party. So the baby faces standing outside for the entire show meant nothing. They're like a bunch of fucking idiots. Tony Khan, you made your mid-card baby faces look like dorks, dweebs, and geeks. Look like fucking idiots. The heels outsmarted the baby faces. They just went around. John Moxley comes through. Oh my God, who's he gonna beat up this time? He grabs Chuck Taylor, because we all care about Chuck Taylor, and he makes Claudio concerto him. Kind of concerto, like they put a chair on his neck, and Claudio stomps on it and tries to kill him. Wheeler Useless is in the background like, oh my God, what are you guys doing? Like he didn't try to murder Bryan Danielson a few weeks back. Like he didn't fucking go around with the Blackpool Combat Club fucking destroying baby faces for weeks. But yet when it comes to Chuck Taylor being fucking having his neck snapped, you have a problem with it. But yet you joined with the BBC in destroying Bryan Danielson. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. He beats up Chuck Taylor. Wheeler Useless is acting all weird. Orange Cassidy comes out. He scares away the heels. And it's over. Garbage. The show sucks. It fucking sucks. The show is terrible. To Wheeler Yuta. Oh, God, bro. Why? Why are we giving Wheeler Yuta promo time? He has a backstage vignette with Nigel McGuinness. Nigel is asking Wheeler Yuta, why did you do that to Danielson? Why did you turn on Danielson? Why are you with the BBC? What the fuck is going on? And instead of answering and telling us what the hell the Blackpool Combat Club wants, why are they here? Why are they doing what they're doing? What is their goal? So we can understand why they're being heels. He then says he got rid of Danielson for the greater good.
We had to get him out of the way. We had to do it for the greater good.
That's it. That's the entire promo. Wheeler tries too hard. I can't take him seriously.
Gave him a warrior's death. He took him out because he doesn't have the stomach for this.
I just looking at Wheeler cut a promo, I'm like, no, I just can't take it seriously. Is Wheeler Yuta the worst ever? No, he's not. But is he anything to be invested in or be interested in? No. He's mid, and that's me being nice. To me, he's not mid. He's lower than mid. But I'm being nice, okay? That's it. He then makes a stupid DC Batman joke because Nigel seemingly felt bad for Bryan Danielson.
What's the matter, Joker? Are you mad that we killed the Batman before you could?
I don't care. I don't care. Fuck this shit. We should hear Moxley explain why they're doing what they're doing, not Wheeler. I don't give a shit about Wheeler. Oh, one day he's all evil, and the next episode he feels bad, and the next episode he doesn't feel bad. I don't care. The BBC come out. I'm like, oh, here we go. With their shitty fucking theme music. It's ass. Bring back Wild Thing, please.
Answer a challenge, I would think. That's number one.
Bring back Wild Thing. This new Def Rebel, Mikey Ruckus type Def Rebel-y type music. It's not it. It's not it. It's like Mikey Ruckus only tried with the Hurt Syndicate's themes. And all these other themes are ass. They walk out, Moxley's tweaking like he's a fucking animatronic. They all get in the ring. I'm like, okay, are we finally going to advance the story? Is Moxley going to explain why he's doing what he's doing? What is the goal? Where are we going? No. He then says, Orange Cassidy, I'm challenging you to a match of Full Gear. Says Orange Cassidy it should be a leader. I'm like, why are we hyping up Orange Cassidy so much? He's not winning the world title. It's not happening. Moxley is not going to lose his first championship defense. The earliest Moxley is going to lose is World's End, because that is when his world and the BBC's world will end. Last year, it was a babyface having his world crash down around him. MJF. This year, the heels' worlds will end. Every heel in the company that holds championships should drop them to babyfaces at World's End, or at least have it start at Full Gear. Because the only babyface champions we have are now fucking Private Party. That's how you build the story. Are we going to get there? Probably. We'll see. Orange Cassidy is not taking the championship off Moxley. Will he eventually win the world title? Yes, because that's Tony's boy. Of course. He's going to win the World Heavyweight Championship one day. Now it's not today. Cuts a promo on him. I don't care. He then, for some reason, starts to attack Yuta. They all turn on Yuta. They get him down to the ground. They put a chair on his neck. They're seemingly going to snap his neck. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is so stupid. Orange Cassidy comes out, seemingly trying to save Yuta. Why? This man tried to murder Bryan Danielson and is helping the BBC torment the entire roster. Why do you want to save him? This dude is a piece of shit. Fuck Yuta. But hey, whatever. Comes out, it's all a ploy. Ha-ha! They all start beating the living dog shit out of Orange Cassidy. Then the jobbers come through, the fucking Dark Order, the Top Flights and all of them, and they get the shit knocked out of them. I'm like, this is the same fucking shit we see every goddamn week. Darby comes down from the rafters. It's such a sorry-ass looking way. It looks like he's just dangling. He attacks Claudio Ravioli. They go to a table, and then Darby falls through the table. What the fuck is this, amateur hour? Like, he's trying to beat him up, and then Darby just falls through the fucking table. What the fuck is going on here? What is happening? It was so obvious that Claudio was supposed to slam Darby through the table, or vice versa. But the table just breaks. Okay, they fucked the spot up. Fantastic. The babyfaces somehow managed to push the Blackpool Combat Club away through the help of Darby. The BBC go away. Private Party is in the ring, and then boom, the Bucks come out. That Young Bucks storyline was a failure. They attacked Tony Khan for what? What came of it? What came of that storyline? I have idiots on Twitter. I saw them say, oh, the BBC storyline is a continuation of the Young Bucks storyline. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a continuation because that storyline failed and they started this new company takeover storyline. It's not a continuation. If it was a continuation, the Young Bucks will be on top. Bucks drive off. BBC pulls up to Brandon Cutler, their stupid ass friend. I'm like, okay, are they gonna fucking kill him? They beat him up. Moxley presses Danielson. I wish. Daniels. They then break his hand with the hammer in the most fake bullshit way. Don't do this, I'm like, please get this garbage over with. Get. This storyline is a failure. Do you want to know why it's not getting over? Do you know why the ratings don't increase when the Blackpool Combat Club is on screen? It's because they're not beating up people we care about. The Danielson beatdown kind of worked because we care about Danielson. We have an emotional attachment to Danielson. I don't give a fuck about Brandon Cutler. I don't give a fuck about Evil Uno. I don't give a fuck about Orange Cassidy. I don't care about these guys because you didn't build them enough to where I have an emotional investment in them. If they start beating up baby faces that matter, like Will Ospreay, like Swerve, maybe I would care. Why isn't Ospreay and Swerve involved in the storyline? Wouldn't it be interesting to see Swerve fight the Blackpool Combat Club and also have to deal with Bobby Lashley? Having so many things on his plate, he wants to help to save AEW, but yeah, Lashley's on his ass. Same with Will Ospreay. He wants to help save AEW from Jon Moxley and his crew, but yet Fletcher keeps fucking with him. Could have been an interesting storyline for those guys, but no, they fumbled it. Holy shit. Then the BBC come out. I'm like, oh my God, really? Please, where's some where's the hurt business at? Can I have some hurt business action, please? Where is the hurt business? Oh, that's right. They're not going to waste their time coming to Collision because they know better. They know how garbage Collision is. Hurt syndicates like, fuck that. We're Dynamite exclusive. We want to be where the most amount of people will see us. We ain't got time to see 200, 300K people watch us. This is one of the worst segments of the entire show. I hate this storyline. I hate this Neo Moxley shit. It isn't benefiting AEW at all in any way, shape, or form. We even looked at the ratings, and the ratings dip whenever Moxley and his BBC crew is on screen. This shit fucking sucks. It sucks. He starts to do a promo. What the fuck is in the case Marina Shafir is carrying? I don't know. I'm assuming it's the world title. He then cuts a promo on Orange Cassidy and starts to glaze Wheeler Yuta.
People of unshakable character. People like Wheeler Yuta.
I'm like, what is this? The fuck is this? I'm like, what is he talking about? What is this faction's goal? What do they want? And he continues to glaze Yuta.
I love this kid. I would do anything for this kid. Understands putting your ego aside for the mission, for the goal, for the objective. Wheeler Yuta is a Philadelphia hero.
Jobber Jack Dreddy comes out. I'm like, who? I'm like, whose music is this? He comes out and he cuts one of the worst promos of the show.
This for another second. You out here calling Wheeler Yuta a hometown hero? Say that Wheeler Yuta is not what Philadelphia represents.
He starts trashing Wheeler Useless.
With that scruffy ass beard, Wheeler looks like he came straight out of Amish town, fresh off a horse and buggy. And if you want to talk about anybody,
he's supposed to be a babyface, but the crowd is booing the shit out of him. And you see Moxley just laughing, listening to the terrible promo.
We are all about that action. I came out here.
Even Wheeler Yuta is a better promo than Action Andretti. Holy shit. The crowd is fucking dead. Pac then attacks Action Andretti. Oh my God, that promo was fucking terrible. The match gets started. This means nothing. This means nothing. How is Action Andretti benefiting from this? Oh, they're building new stars, Jorno. No, they're not. How is Action Andretti having a match with Pac in front of like what 1,300 people on average, like that barely give a shit about him? How is this helping Action Andretti? It's not. Take his ass back to Ring of Honor, make a PC, stick him up in there, have him work on some promos. In ring, he's whatever. He's all right. But promo wise, let's get on that. I don't know why though, man. You know what? Fuck it, man. The Neo Moxleys interfere for some reason. I don't know why they had to help Pac. This should have been a match where Pac eviscerates Action Andretti. But yet for some reason, Andretti started to get some offense in. And then fucking Moxley and all them interfere. They cost Action Andretti the match. And then Pac chokes his ass out. They're about to destroy Action Andretti. I'm like, yes, finally, kill him. Pocket shows up and saves him. Not really, because he's literally in another part of the arena cutting a promo, and they just stop beating him up. Cuts a promo on the BBC. It says he will win the world title at Full Gear. Yeah, I'm sure you will, buddy. He then sees Mox abuse Wheeler Yuta for some reason, because Mox wants Yuta to go beat up Pockets. Are we teasing Yuta betraying the BBC? That's so fucking stupid. That's dumb. Let's not do that. He just joined the BBC, but now you're teasing him possibly betraying them. Is that going to be the ending of the story? He's going to betray Moxley and cost him the title against Darby Allin at World's End? I hope not. Let's keep him as a heel. He confronts Pockets. He doesn't attack him with the chair. Pockets takes the chair away. He tries to punch him. Cassidy gets away. Moxley starts tweaking. Segment is over. Garbage. Garbage. Trash. What the fuck? And we go from mid to worse. Holy shit. The BBC come out, but they are not called the BBC anymore. They are now called the Death Riders. Moxley, what are we doing, bro? Y'all ain't the Death Riders. Y'all niggas are the Dick Riders. So the Dick Riders come out. I don't know why the fuck Moxley called these niggas that. They are not defending the Trios tag titles. They're in a tag match. Cassidy comes out with his entrance. It's Cassidy and Darby versus the Dick Riders in a tag match. He comes out. Cassidy's baiting them to the front. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? They then get dived on by Darby at the entrance. The babyfaces then get the drop on the heels. And the main thing I put in my notes was, who wins this match? The Dick Riders can't lose because they're the top heels in the company. Cassidy and Darby can't lose because they're the biggest babyfaces in the company. They can't lose. Cassidy's coming up on a world title match. Darby can't lose because he's friends with Cassidy. He's a big babyface, and the Dick Riders can't be pinned. So I knew off rip this is going to be a fuck finish. I already knew it. Someone's going to interfere. It's going to be Useless or Marina or Moxley. They're going to come beat up the babyfaces, and it's going to be the same shit every fucking week. Lo and behold, I was goddamn right. Holy shit. One part of the match, at one point, Pac yeets the fuck out of Orange Cassidy. I was like, okay, what's going on here? Match was low-key kind of boring. I was like, I don't give a shit. Shafir interferes near the end of the match because the babyfaces seemingly were getting the upper hand on the Dick Riders. Shafir comes through and attacks the ref. I'm like, here we go. Same shit every fucking week. Mox comes out like I knew he was. And then he chokes out Apricot. He chokes out Apricot Cassidy. I'm like, here we go with this garbage. Same shit every fucking week. Darby tries to help, but then he gets ganged up on by the Dick Riders. Claudio uppercuts the fuck out of Darby. Should look great. Claudio is great. I can't hate Claudio. I hate the Dick Riders, but I don't hate Claudio. Claudio is awesome. I'm a big Claudio guy. He then picks up Darby and yeets the dog shit out of him. He lawn darts his ass into the ring post. Great looking spot. Not great for Darby. He's going to be feeling that when he hits 35. But great looking spot nonetheless. Look at that. I'm actually somewhat being positive about this segment. But then it goes from that to worse. Mox then lovingly touches Wheeler Yuta. Yuta hits Raspberry Cassidy with a Busaiku knee. They're destroying Orange Cassidy. Same shit every week. The Conglomerationes comes out to save Cassidy right after they got destroyed by the heels for 5 straight minutes. The big babyface faction decides to finally come out and help. Yay, wonderful. I gives a shit. They come out. It's... Who the fuck is in this dumbass faction anyways? It's Kyle O'Reilly, Mark Briscoe, and Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii is back on Dynamite. He's back. Tony Khan paid him another 6 figures and he came right back. He probably bought himself a nice looking Japanese mansion in Japan and he probably wants another one. How many houses can I keep collecting on these billionaire idiots? That's probably what the fuck he was saying to himself. God damn. They chase off the Dick Riders. The Dick Riders run away from the Conglomeration. But they're the top heel faction. But yet they're scared of Ishii. Yeah, okay. The Dick Riders walking around backstage. Moxley is talking about a whole bunch of nothing.
Just because he slept on your couch years ago.
Wheeler Yuta looks like a fucking idiot. And Marina Shafir looks pretty. She needs to stop with this stone cold killer, mean looking face. No, she needs to look smug. Marina, you need to start looking smug. I want to see you start smiling, looking like an asshole, looking unstoppable, unbeatable. That is how Marina should be looking. This mean, no personality. Like, what is this doing for Marina Shafir? How is Marina Shafir benefiting from this faction? She's not. She's still showing no personality. I want to see more from Marina Shafir. There's something there. Before she was garbage. Now she has something to work with. I want to see her start showing more personality. Acting smug and cocky. Like, the only person with the personality in the Dick Riders seems to be Jon Moxley. Because that's who's talking for most of the time. Let's hear from the other member. I want to hear from Claudio. I want to hear Pac speak. Why are they with Moxley? Why? What's the goal? What did Moxley tell them that convinced them to join up with him? Are we going to get that? Probably not, because Tony Khan doesn't think that fucking far. Mox starts rambling about nothing, and I skip past it.
Season are we in? Stop playing at the thing you want people to think you take seriously.
Dick Riders versus the Conglomerationes. Hey, I did want you all in my comment section spell Conglomerationes for me. What is the official spelling of the Conglomerationes? Dick Riders come out with those useless trios titles. I'll be taking this more seriously if they went after Private Party. Like, what should have happened is Claudio and Pac should go after Private Party and gain the tag titles and let them be double champs so I can take this shit seriously. I don't care about the trios titles. Conglomerationes comes out with Kyle O'Reilly, Mark Briscoe, and Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii is here. What Forbidden Door? Ain't no Forbidden Door. The Forbidden Door is open all the time. It's very forbidden. Come on, Ishii. Come on, Ishii. I'll tell you that six-figure paycheck cleared yet again. He's finna go buy himself another motherfucking mansion in Japan. I'm telling y'all right now. The only thing I can tell you about this match is Briscoe's great. Briscoe's great. Ishii starts literally destroying and soloing the Dick Riders.
Ishii is not the man tonight. If you want to slow it down with Ishii, I think you are going to lose it. Right now.
The top heel faction, but yet Ishii is getting on their ass. Kiss my ass, Tony Khan. What a fucking joke. Moxley comes out with Marina Interferes. It ain't Marina Shafir, because all she does is fucking interfere. So her new name is Marina Interferes. He comes out with her. Nectarine Cassidy then comes out. And then Moxley, for some reason, is scared of Orange Cassidy. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he scared of Pockets? You're the world champion. Why are you scared of your opponent? Why? Why are you scared of Orange Cassidy? You're bigger than him. You're buffer than him. You have more mass than him. You could kill this motherfucker if you want to. You're scared of Orange Cassidy? Are you fucking serious? What a joke. The Dick Riders cheat. Beat the Conglomerationes. Pockets punches useless. They attack the Dick Riders, the babyfaces. The brawl breaks out. Clusterfuck. Fuck this show. The crowd is dead. I'm done. The Dick Riders pull up. Then throw out a jobber called J.D. Drake. Who the fuck is J.D. Drake?
Look at this, Death Riders. Now Wheeler.
Who is this? Who is J.D. Drake, Tony Khan? Is he a Ring of Honor fucking alumni jobber? Like, who is this? J.D. Drake? Who is this? Why should I care? Claudio and Wheeler beat him up. Their music starts after they come out for some reason. Mox comes out tweaking off that Tony Khan special. He then cuts a promo. Oh, great. I was just kicking back at this point. I grabbed my controller and I started playing me some more Black Ops 6 because I'm like, I'm not about to get Jon Moxley my full attention. You see, Tony Khan, you're giving this. See, this is what happens when you give wrestlers full creative control. Mercedes has full creative control, and she sucks. Moxley has full creative control, and he's tanking the ratings. You give these guys full creative control, and they are a fucking detriment to the product. They're hurting the product. They're driving viewers away. Why would you do this? Why? Jon Moxley sucks. The storyline is going nowhere. Would have been interesting if they dragged out Will Ospreay and they were brutalizing Will Ospreay. I would care. But they are beating up on people, on wrestlers we do not care about, and wrestlers are not relevant. Tony, do you think no one gives a fuck about JD Drake? No disrespect to him. I'm sure he's a nice guy. But fuck JD Drake. Let's put some baby faces against these guys that are credible and believable. Holy shit. He starts cutting a shitty promo.
Hands in your pocket, eyes on the prize. Orange Cassidy, you have the chance of a lifetime on November 23rd.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Listen, sickos, I get it. He's beating the shit out of the roster to force the roster to tee up and get serious so they can start winning championship gold, to make people like Action Andretti and Top Flight and all them relevant. Again, I get why Moxley is doing what he's doing. He needs to explain it himself. He needs to explain why he's doing what he's doing and cut straight to the point. Enough of you rambling on and on like you're some type of philosopher. You're not. I'm tired of this shit. It's the same shit every week. They come out, they cut a promo, they beat up some baby faces we don't give a fuck about. The baby faces, more baby faces come out, they beat up those baby faces, more baby faces come out, and then they run away. It's the same shit every week, and I'm tired of it. Let's do something new, something different, something fresh. Do you even have a plan on who's going to even beat Moxley? Do you have a plan, Tony Khan, on who should dethrone Jon Moxley? No, you don't. I know you don't. It's probably Darby. Personally, it shouldn't be. It should be someone like a Wardlow or a Miro or a Swerve or an Adam Page. Fucking Darby, really? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm ranting. That is so fucking dead. This nigga's talking about a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. I'm like, what is he talking about? A nigga in the crowd said, go back to Roman. This crowd doesn't care. This crowd does not respect AEW. This crowd doesn't respect Jon Moxley. They don't care. They're doing whatever the fuck they want to do because the show is garbage and trash and it makes no sense and it's nonsensical and the crowd is just doing whatever they want to do. And someone said, fuck the dick riders.
Cool as a cucumber.
Oh, and then he says, oh, I'm going to turn Orange Cassidy's face into hamburger meat. Oh.
Stomp his face into hamburger meat.
And then he starts tweaking.
And they will run and hide, and we will continue to do whatever the hell we want. I command the AEW World Championship, and we have the power.
And then Mango Cassidy comes out. Oh, my God, with the Conglomeration ace. Someone says, shut the fuck up to Orange Cassidy. This crowd don't give a fuck. They're brutal. Orange Cassidy's promo game is so fucking weak. It's trash.
And I'm pretty good at it, too, because I beat you. Remember that? While I was playing checkers, we're playing chess.
Mox doesn't give a shit. He then says, you and I are going to wrestle Wheeler Useless. What is this trash?
You and I are going to wrestle Wheeler Yuta.
Useless says, I'm not a pawn. Claudio tells that nigga to shut the hell up.
No one's pawn. I am no one's pawn. Shut up.
You're a pawn, nigga. You're a pawn. Okay? You're a pawn. I don't know what this is building to. Is this building to Wheeler Useless, like betraying the dick riders and causing them to lose everything? Is this what we're building to? Keep him as a heel, bro. Don't turn him, baby. Just keep his ass as a heel. It's best he's with Moxley. Because if he's not with Moxley, he's going to die 1,000 deaths in Ring of Honor. That's where he should be, personally. I don't like Wheeler. He's useless. He's trash. He adds nothing of value to the product, nothing of value to the program. He sucks. His promos suck. In ring, he's okay. He's not terrible, but he's not intriguing. Do you see him as being a world champion? No, you don't. He needs to put some masks on, change his look, and then maybe we can have something. There could be something there. Trash ending. The storyline's a fucking failure.
November 23rd, abandon all hope.
Darby jumps down to jump the Dick Riders. I can't take this shit anymore. Wheeler's a fucking meme. The worst commentary team of all time. They fuck off. I'm done. Fuck the Dick Riders. They run away. The Dick Riders run away after a massive brawl breaks out. Stupid. Darby then goes after the Dick Riders because they're driving away in a truck. Claudio comes out and fucks him up.
Lunatic. Oh, I think it's gonna his spine.
I love Claudio. Claudio's great. Because I was wondering, why did Claudio get out the car just to fight Darby? But he took his ass out. Claudio is the best part of the Dick Riders, period, point blank. Great. He fucks Darby up. Dick Riders show up. Oh, Dick Riders. Oh, this is not what I do not want to see these fools right now. Only thing worse than this is Chris Jericho and Mercedes. That's the only thing that make me go over the fucking edge. They pull up, and the first thing I thought to myself is, where in the hell are they filming this fucking backstage promo? Where are they filming this? At an airport terminal? At the back of the U-Haul? Yuta looks like he got taken captive by these guys, and they're about to fucking tear his asshole open. That's what it looks like. We got Marina interfere, staring lovingly into his face. She can't fucking, like, the eye contact is crazy. Moxley is touching up all over him. I don't know, man. I don't know what type of Diddy parties the Dick Riders be up to, but keep that to yourselves, please. Freaky ass shit. No music. Mr. Clean, aka Moxley, I'm calling him Mr. Clean, talks about a whole bunch of nothing.
This borderline sociopath, you may be a great guy, just like everybody thinks. I don't care if you're a great guy.
He says he will destroy Cassidy because he is a threat. Really? He's a threat. Let's check back on that later. Claudio speaks in his language and he says he's going to beat Darby. I think that's what he says.
Hast du das Gefühl, du kannst mit den Großen hier mitspielen? Hä? Das hier ist kein Kindergarten. Das sind Männer.
After that, the shit gets so awkward because they don't say anything for like 7 seconds.
Tonight.
Again, Darby shouldn't be losing because he's obviously going to be set up to win the world title from Moxley. And Claudio can't lose because he's the muscle for Moxley. I don't know why this match was even booked. Ravioli tosses Darby. Ravioli then yeets the shit out of Darby later on in the match. Darby then went night-night. Claudio then takes Darby's head off with the clothesline. I think it was a clothesline. And wins the match. Decent match. Not too bad. Not too insulting. Oh, Cassidy versus Wheeler Useless. Skip. If you think I'm going to sit down and watch this match, you got the game fucked up. I was playing Sparking Zero on my Xbox. I look over. They're doing shitty elbows. I look away. I look back. I hear 1, 2, 3. He beats Wheeler with a roll-up. He couldn't do his finisher to Wheeler. He had to beat him with the roll-up. This man struggled to beat Wheeler Useless. But yet you want me to believe he can take down Jon Moxley and become the world champion? Really? You know, he barely beat Yuta. Yeah, okay. Get your ass up out of here. Moxley's gonna fuck him up. Dick Riders arrive. They attack Pockets. They literally grab his hands, put his hands in, they put hands in his pockets, duct tape him, and they start just fucking with him.
And now look at Pac taping the hand.
Like what they did to Raiden and MKX. Remember what the Revenants did to Raiden and MKX? Just pushing him around. That's exactly what they're doing to Pockets.
Orange Cassidy in our AEW World Championship match this Saturday night at Full Gear. Just being kicked around all 5. Oh!
And then he starts doing his trash gimmick kicks onto them. At this point, I already gave up on the show. But at this point right here, I knew this show just went to hell and they jumped the shark. They jumped the shark. This is supposed to be a serious moment. The heels dominating the biggest babyface currently in the company that they're pushing. You want me to take this seriously? It's a savage beatdown, and he's going around just pathetically kicking them. But I'm supposed to take this storyline seriously, right? Right? Yeah, okay. They then beat him up a bit and then leave. Why not just end Tangerine Cassidy right here and now? So when Saturday Rise, he either doesn't show up because he's drinking out of a straw, or if he does show up, he's literally just a corpse. And Moxley just fucks him up and wins easily. I don't know why they just left him there. Conglomerations arrive, set him free. Cassidy gets up and just looks at Mox, and the show is over. Filth. Filth. Negative 0 out of 10. What's the lowest rating I can give it? This show was worse than Collision. It was worse than Collision. Punk was right. This company isn't about making money selling tickets, trying to grow the brand, grow the name. It's about Tony Khan booking what he wants, and he doesn't give a shit. This show was booked by Tony Khan for Tony Khan, as JD from NY said. This isn't booked for someone like me that wants good long-term storytelling, that wants the women's division to shine, that wants the men's division to shine, that wants stories, engaging storylines. You're fucking up the Hurt Syndicate storyline. The Dick Rider storyline doesn't mean anything. This is your NWO storyline because you're ripping it off from WCW. Darby's going to end up being their Sting, and he's going to end up beating Moxley. I'm calling it now. Cassidy is nothing more but a sacrificial lamb. That's all he is. The main event was garbage. Filth, trash, one of the worst main events I've ever seen. When you start having a conversation about Jon Moxley and how terrible he is easily the worst member of the Shield. That's facts. What the fuck he's doing? He's like, he can't even carry this company on his shoulders anymore. I miss the old Jon Moxley from like 3-4 years ago. That's the Moxley we need. This Moxley is garbage. Then the World Championship main storyline, because Jon Moxley is booking the storyline into hell. I hate this match. This is the worst match of the night. Period. Point blank. Garcia versus Jack Perry was probably better than this. I won't even count this as a wrestling match. I don't like fucking garbage matches. I don't like Jon Moxley matches. I just don't. Lately, I just don't like Jon Moxley matches. It's not for me. This current iteration of Jon Moxley is not for me. It's probably the worst gimmick he's ever done. He's not helping the ratings. He's not helping boost attendance. He's slowly killing the company. He isn't a benefit to the program at all. Putting the world title on Moxley was a mistake. It was a mistake, because look at the shit we're getting now. Nonsensical garbage like this main event. And you make them go against Orange Cassidy. Really? Really? You just threw someone at Jon Moxley that we all knew he was just going to fucking destroy, because he's not losing the title till next year. At the earliest, it's going to be Revolution. The pay-per-view where Sting retired, Darby more likely is going to win the world championship there. That's what I'm assuming what's about to happen. But let's get into this match before I start ranting. Match skip 3. I skipped it. But then I realized this is the biggest match of the show in terms of trash booking. I have to sit down and watch this. I had to. I sat down and watched this. I revoked my skip, which means on Dynamite, I now go from a 2-match skip to a 3-match skip. I'm going to allow this match skip to carry over. Why? Because I'm a bitch-ass nigga. That's why. I'm an AEW hater, so I'm going to carry this match skip over to next week. Thank God, because I heard we're getting Ishii versus Jericho. Oh, man, that's a match skip well utilized right there, boy. I love it, I love it, I love it. So the world champion comes out first. I'm like, why? Why is Moxley coming out first? Why is it Cassidy coming out first? Cassidy's not the world champion. Moxley is the world champion. Already ass backwards. Already. And the match hasn't even started yet. I'm like, holy shit. Niggas are quiet for Orange Cassidy when he came out. Barely any response.
Man who is trying to redefine everything, even the way...
The world title is still being hidden in that stupid ass case. Especially when we know it's not in there because it's too big to fit in that goddamn case. Mandarin Cassidy jumps Mox, hits him with like 3 Clementine punches. Orange with the worst punches of all time to Moxley when he was hitting him when he was on the commentary table. Big Boom's punches look better than fucking Orange Cassidy's punches. The Big Boom AJ versus fucking Q-Tip Marshall match was better than this match. It was way better than the main event. Far superior. Moxley should be a Samuel damn self. That fucking TikTok star outshined your ass. He got a bigger pop than you. Had a better match than you. Hell, I would even say his storyline was better than yours. And his storyline was about him feuding with QT Marshall over chocolate chip cookies. And that is more believable, and that has more interest than the main event. Does this shit make sense, nigga? Let's be real here. The Rizzler is a bigger draw than the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my God. Ugh. So OC starts biting Moxley. This isn't the end of the fucking biting. Shitty looking paradigm shift onto the steel steps. Marina interferes, lives up to her name, and you guessed it, interferes and attacks Orange Cassidy. Mox repeatedly bites a bloodied Orange Cassidy. I checked out.
That's disgusting. God, he's opening up.
I'm like, how the fuck is this legal? This isn't a no-holds-barred fight. This is a one-on-one fight. Why is this even fucking legal? Imagine, of all the people Big Boom AJ brought to the show, all the family-friendly, oriented type crowds he's bringing to the show, watches this shit, watches this main event, and sees Moxley biting and busting open Orange Cassidy even more. You think they want to stay around? Jesus motherfucking Christ. What is this damn music that's playing right now? What is this music? Jesus Christ. Change this stupid ass music. JR sounds like shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Moxley continues to bite Orange Cassidy. He bites his fingers. I'm like, what the fuck is this garbage? This is filth. Mox then drags his fingernails through Orange Cassidy's back and rips his back open. How is this wrestling? Let's get some technical in-ring storytelling going here. No. Let's do some garbage match filth, like Moxley dragging his nails through Orange Cassidy's back. But I'm gonna have someone in my comments section tell me that Moxley is great and this main event was great. No, it wasn't. It means nothing. You can skip this main event and you won't miss shit except Willow returning. Jesus Christ, man. So Mango Cassidy does it back to him. Cassidy starts no-selling. I'm like, this is filth. How could anyone like this shit? Fate of the entire company is riding on this man's back, and he starts doing his stupid gimmick kicks, shin shit. He continues to no-sell.
Oh, this was an amazing comeback. Look at that.
Ravioli and Pat come through. The Conglomerationes arrive to help. Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Rocky and Romero and Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii shows up to help Tangerine Cassidy. Oh, man. How interesting. To get destroyed, low-key. Marina interferes. Is going to hit Raspberry because the ref is busy. But Willow, the light-skinned black queen, Willow appears. This kind of popped me. I love Willow, so I was like, oh my God, finally, she's back. Let's send her after Mariah May, please. You want someone worthy enough to dethrone Mariah May, become Women's World Champion? Willow Nightingale is your girl. That woman, it could be the biggest baby face in the entire fucking women's division. In the entire company, she's so likable and lovable. But no, Tony Khan doesn't see what I see in her, because Tony Khan's a fool. So, she saves Pockets. Moxley kicks out after Pockets hits him with the case, thank God. As much as I hate Moxley, I don't want to see Orange Cassidy as champion. I don't. Eustace costs Cassidy the championship. Trash finish. Mox wins. Mox should have beaten Cassidy clean with zero help. Zero help. Should have beaten him clean to cement himself as the most dangerous motherfucker in the company. He should have savaged Orange Cassidy all by himself. This should have been a no-holds-barred match. And then I would have been okay with the fucking ripping of the back if it was a no-holds-barred match. I would have been okay with it. This should have been had a stipulation behind it. Moxley savages Orange Cassidy and leaves him there bloodied and dying and dead. That's how this pay-per-view should have ended. No hope. Nope, it didn't end like that because the booking went to shit after this. So, Moxley struggled with pockets. Moxley struggled to beat Orange Cassidy. Moxley had to cheat to beat Orange Cassidy. But you want me to take him seriously as our world champion? Imagine if Roman Reigns had a match with a jobber. Let me think of somebody. What's that fool down in NXT that I don't like? Ridge Holland. Had a match with Ridge Holland and had to cheat in a match to beat Ridge Holland. Would you take Roman Reigns seriously then? No, you wouldn't. Because who the fuck is Ridge Holland? You should be able to easily destroy this motherfucker. But nope, had to cheat. Makes no damn sense. So, Mox starts tweaking off the TK special yet again.
I hope you're happy, Wheeler Yuta.
They then hold Tangerine Raspberry Mango Cassidy. And they start pouring ringside cleaner all over his face. The hell is going on? I dare someone to tell me in my comment section this main event was good. I dare you. This is the worst main event I've ever seen. This shit, I think Jimmy versus Jay was better than this. I might have enjoyed Jimmy versus Jay more than this main event. Because at least that match was laughably bad. You can laugh how bad that match was. This is just bad. This is just garbage. The fuck was this? Hangman comes out. I'm like, oh my God, why is he here? Is he finally going after the world championship? Oh, hell yes, finally. Let's get this going, TK. Let's lock in. Nope. He goes face to face with Moxley, and they seemingly get on the same page for some reason. I'm like, okay. And then Christian Cage attacks Moxley from behind and is seemingly going to cash in. I'm like, okay, there's too many things going on right now. Too many things going on right now. I'm like, oh, I want to mind it if he cashes in because it saves us from Moxley and we get to get some Christian Cage greatness as world champion. He can save the show. He will save the ratings, y'all. Cage is world champion. We'll at least get the ratings back to 700K. But no, Jay White comes out of nowhere and costs Cage.
What the hell is going on, guys?
I'm like, what the fuck? Page was going to let Cage cash in, by the way, because Cage told him he'll give him a title shot if he does. No response from the audience to Jay White beating up Cage. The Dick Riders beat up Jay White. I don't know why. I guess they just don't like him, I suppose. I don't remember him attacking Moxley at all whatsoever, I guess. But hey, they're beating up on a babyface that we care about for once. So I guess so. I guess so. This shit is so overbooked. It is beyond overbooked. And y'all say the Mania 40 main event was overbooked? No, that was booked to perfection. Tony Khan probably watched the Mania 40 main event last night and said, I can do better. And he booked this filth. That's exactly what happened. So the Dick Riders run away. The car then gets ran into by Darby. I don't know why he didn't wait until they got into the truck to then hit them, but okay. They still know the car. Darby Allin gets out.
Where are you fucking going, Darby?
And he yells at the Dick Riders, and the show is over. Terrible ending. I don't know why Darby is even here. You lost to Claudio on Dynamite. You don't get the right to challenge for the world title, son. You don't get that right. You lost. If you would have beaten Claudio, then okay, I could see why Darby's next up. I'm going to let you know what's about to happen here right now. Darby's going to take the world championship off Moxley at Revolution. It's not happening at Road's End. I think Mox is going to face someone else at Road's End in another garbage match. Revolution is the pay-per-view they're going to do it at because that's where Sting retired a year ago. The same pay-per-view that's going to be synonymous with Sting's retirement. Darby's going to win the world championship. That's exactly what's about to happen. And when he does win the world championship, it's going to be a celebration. Oh my God, so fun, so happy. Boom, Christian Cage is going to come through, cash in his contract, and become the new world champion. That's exactly how Revolution is about to go down. I'm predicting it now. You know why? Because I can tell Tony Khan booking a mile away.